And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at center. Count that one.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Morant looking around. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
Conley finds Mitchell. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Morant against Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Brooks against Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
We're talking 6'3", 215 pounds, so that is a big-sized guard. He can operate on the interior.
Now here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks covering. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Now here's Morant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Brooks against Mitchell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. The Grizzlies also making a change. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. Now here's Morant.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Basket good. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Morant. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 6.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell passes to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Morant. Tries it again. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the inside, Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Morant outside. And it's sent back by Mitchell. They recover it. The shot's good. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Mitchell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Morant against Mitchell. Looking to get it going, and finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Jones in at the point. With the putback, and Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Misses the 3. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jones with it. Picked up by Davis. Jones, the pass to Anderson. And he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Here's Melton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Clark. For the 3. But they'll get another chance. He's off on that one. And it's Davis with the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Now here's Moutier. He's tightly guarded. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Mitchell. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Conley. Clarkson on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clark into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Outside Conley. Charity stripe shot. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Clark. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside Conley. Stolen by Winslow. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. Clarkson dishes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Davis. For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Bogdanovich in for Emmanuel Mudiay. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
46 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Morant. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists now tonight. 1 second left. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
Tie game in Utah. And we'll be back for the second half following the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And that
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3. Utah trailing here. Mitchell looking it over. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You have to prevent Mitchell from driving. This guy too quick and too crafty once he gets into the lane.
Morant outside. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
It's tipped. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. A 2-point game. Mitchell finds Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for Mike Conley. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies shooting here about 46% for the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fast break Memphis. Jackson's got the ball. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brooks against Mitchell. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Can't hit the corner 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Clark. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Second chance effort, and Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Bucket is good. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. And the pass to Valanciunas. Now Anderson. Valanciunas inside. Covered by Mitchell. Valanciunas, good.
And look at it. A significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Clark. 6 points for him. Stolen by Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Clark outside. Here's Valanciunas. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game for the Jazz. Tony Bradley's checked in for Gobert. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And here's Morant. He's got 14. The shot will not fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Grizzlies. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Winslow. Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's John Morant. And it's Gutteridge in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Morant. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. He gets it in there. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Passes it to Gutteridge. Morant against Conley. And it's Morant missing. The Jazz shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Clarkson passes to Ingles. That's tipped, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Morant outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingles against Jang. Ingles kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Ingles. Gobert in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Morant passes to Winslow. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Winslow. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Conley against Morant. Leans inside. Pass to Ingles. The 3. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. Clark, it's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Mitchell up top. Brooks covering. Down low. Gobert. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Moutier, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Morant with it. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Off target at the rim. Here's Mitchell. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Now Ingles. Mitchell outside. Pulls up. High post. Here's Gobert, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The drive by...
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Morant. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Morant with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Morant.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot. It drops.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Now here's Favors. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Ball against Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Favors. Out to Ingram. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Brooks. And he slams it one-handed.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's New Orleans.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is where Zion's most dangerous. Out in the open floor, getting set up for the finish.
Morant against Ball. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. And yes, it's good.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
To the inside. Favors passes to Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Morant. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Jackson against Williamson. Here's Favors. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And it's Morant missing. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Ingram wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Jackson misses. The Grizzlies trail by 4. It's Morant with the drive. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
It's rebounded by Gutteridge. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
They swipe it. A solo fast break. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Hart. to halt the run. Yes, that goes in. Here's Morant. And here is Clark. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Clark. Morant's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hart. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's blocked. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward position. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Stolen by Jackson. Okafor kicks to Jackson. Poked away. Pass to Melly. Back to Redick. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Jackson's got the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And that one is good. Brooks has got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Okafor in the post. Valanciunas is there. 5 to shoot. Hart the pass to Redick. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Here's Clark. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Allen, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jones kicks to Clark. For 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Ingram passes to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Jones against Ball. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Morant in for Jones. Now Morant. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. Ball dishes to Favors. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Shoots it. Here's Brooks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brooks has got 6.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Williamson outside.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Yep, it counts. 13 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. You're definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Holiday. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Chalk up 2 there. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Morant, and it's blocked.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Morant outside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Ingram left side. Shoots over Winslow. They get it back.
You love the effort of Favors. On the glass, he's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And by just a and that's a
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
At the tip, great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Morant with it. Now Okafor defending. Good.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. The pass to Melly. Another shot. Kicks it to Okafor. Pass to Hart. And the wide open shot from Redick. Traps in the tray. Redick's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
And if you let Redick set his feet and just catch and shoot, you're in for a long night.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. Jackson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jackson up top. Right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. Redick inside the line. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Jones, and the layup is good. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Outside, Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Valanciunas passes to Melton. Back to Valanciunas. The shot comes out.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson's checked in.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Memphis on the break. Wound up there for Clark. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Williamson. The Grizzlies pull it in. To the middle. Stolen by Ball.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. That free throw good from Anderson.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. And up the floor again for New Orleans, running the court.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Drew Holiday has been on display for New Orleans. He finishes with 9 points. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Anderson and Jackson inside. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Here's Morant. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Holiday surveying the floor. Five on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Melly. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Valanciunas is checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans leading by 4. Favors with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And Favors gets to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play. Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
inside Holiday. Pass to Hayes. Inside. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Whenever Favors' team needs him to step up in a big juncture of the game, he's ready.
Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post. Morant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Winslow against Ingram. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. A 2-point game. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. The offensive rebound, Brooks. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's good!
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Morant with it. 30. Wow, hammering it in.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Holiday goes in. It falls!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Here's Valanciunas. The three won't fall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Here's Ball. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Can't get it to fall. So it's a narrow victory. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony. Coming up next, from Golden One. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA. DH.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Elisa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at center.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Here's Morant. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And here's Morant. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Here's Morant. And it goes down 2 points.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Morant with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Fox. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
The shot misses, so the Kings will take it the other way. Bagley the pass to Fox. Lob pass to Bagley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down.
Morant with a wide-open look. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Morant's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
On a yield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Morant. He has 6. The tray. They get it back. Jackson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Fox. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is Fox at his very best. He's so hard to stop when he's attacking with force.
Morant outside. Pass to Winslow. Jackson dishes to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's Morant with the drive. That shot off the mark. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Come on, that's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one?
Some changes for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
And he gets the bucket.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's skilled at seeing avenues to the basket and then taking them.
Healed outside. 1:05 left in the first. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside, Jones. Over Joseph. And that one hits back iron. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Now here's Jones. Here's Gutteridge. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Hield off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Hield's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Melton, covered by Hield. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Tips it up, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Kings ahead. They lead by 7. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings, Bogdanovich out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Parker in at the power forward. Outside, Jones. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Jones has got his second basket of the game. Kings leading now by 7. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Joseph. He's still scoreless so far in this one. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Left side, Jones. Here's Gutteridge. Shoots over Bazemore. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich left side. Oh, the power on that throw down.
Well, Bagley's an agile athlete with exceptional leaping ability, so his fancy flush shouldn't be surprising.
And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Kings have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years.
Offensive rebound, Brooks. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Kicks to Bagley. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing.
Fox deciding where to go with it. There's the feed to Bagley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Brooks dishes to Morant. Trying to get open is Brooks. And finished off by Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside, Bogdanovich. There's a minute left here in the second. Outside, Fox. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Morant. 30 seconds left in the first half. Morant against Joseph. Passes it to Bagley. He dishes it to Hield. Nice D from Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Here's Bagley. And that one, good. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
A solid transition player. For Bagley, it's about making himself available to score in these situations.
And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 20 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Valanciunas. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Morant against Fox. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Morant.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far. Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Fox. 8 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Jones, no one around him. It's good from long range. Jones has got 7 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Fox passes to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is on Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
Jones drives in. A second chance effort. Bagley with the block. They get it back, and they get it back. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Clark in the corner for the tie. Memphis the rebound. Up again. Sacramento leading by 3. Here's Giles, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giles has got his second basket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Clark outside. On the wing, Jones. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Clark for 3. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as many as 14 points. Good work there as it goes. And now a 7-point Sacramento lead.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Jones kicks to Clark. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Fox. There's the pass to Hield. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kings leading now by 7. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Bialica is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Hield can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Joseph drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. Both free throws good from Morant. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Fox. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Morant looking around. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Has closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Here's Fox. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Brooks outside. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Puts it up from 12, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the rejection by Jackson. Bogdanovich finds Fox. Got a piece of it. Now Holmes. Kings moving the ball around. That's good from Fox on the assist from Bogdanovich. Fox has got 14 points here in the second half.
Embracing the spotlight. When it's a big possession, it's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
Outside Jackson, trying to get open as Brooks. Jackson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's a reason Hill has the ball in his hands in big moments. Highly creative and confident scorer.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Fox. And finished off by Morant.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hield outside. It's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Morant. Tries again. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Clark.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're ahead by 1. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Some changes for Sacramento. Bankley comes in for Rashad Holmes, and Harry Giles subbed in for Bielitsa. Here's Joseph. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Valanciunas. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Now here's Brooks. Out to the right wing. Morant with it. The rebound by Giles.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the ball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Barnes looking around. Count!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And here's Morant. Oh, missed it. Valanciunas. Count it!
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Mitchell kicks to Conley. On the wing, Ingles. 4 on the clock. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Gobert, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Grizzlies on offense. Morant outside. Doesn't go for him. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Getting the catch-and-shoot game, sir.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell trying to free himself. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Morant outside. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. On the wing, Ingles. Morant with the steal. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance.
A solid defender. Morant adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Conley against Morant. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Conley feeling it out. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3-pointer no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Conley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Up top, Morant, covered by Conley. Morant against Conley, and finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
That's tipped. Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell wide open. That three off the mark. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Clark. Jones is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Moutier. Clarkson passes to Moutier. Clock at 6. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Drills the three-pointer. Moutier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Well, this to me is the critical aspect that Emmanuel Mudiay must develop. Can he knock down three-point shots? He does so there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Jazz leading by 4. Moutier passes to Clarkson. Left side, Davis. Passes to Moutier. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, that is just too easy. As Gobert gets this close, forget about it.
Outside, Jones. Here's Clark. Gobert with the block. But they get it back. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Davis finds Clarkson. Jones against Moutier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Kicks to Moutier. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Clarkson passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Davis. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Morant. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Morant. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas.
Well, I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Valanciunas, and Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in, and a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles is checked in for Gobert. Valanciunas gets them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Mitchell against Brooks. From 13, the putback, Davis on the follow. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Valanciunas, and that one drops. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell up top. He's got 13, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Morant looking around. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell outside. Right side, Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. With 2 seconds left, and Utah again with the bucket.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper, he will make you pay.
And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 17 points. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Morant. He's got 12. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley dishes to Gobert. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy who puts the pass on the money.
Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. From 12 feet out. Morant with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And here's Conley outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Morant. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Shoots over Winslow. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And that one drops for him. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Morant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to come. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Morant outside. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Utah leading. 1:32 left to play in the third. Here's Mitchell. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. And he hits it to tie the game up. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Mitchell on the money from 12 feet away. And that's now 19 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handling. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. For the lead. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zhang's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Gorgui Zhang float around on the offensive glass. He's going to find a way to hurt you.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Can't cash in from the high post. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 12-4 run. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Jones. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Clark for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 7 points in the game.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones against Moutier. Pass to Clark. Over Gobert. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Jones against Moutier. Cans the 12-footer. And the Jazz lead by 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Gobert with the block. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The feed to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely.
Oh.
You got to be kidding.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The 3 from Morant. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Brooks against Clarkson. Passes it to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I'll tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Mitchell against Morant. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
The pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jackson against Clarkson. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the court. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Up top, Morant. Covered by Conley. And the shot goes down. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Mitchell against Brooks. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And here's Morant. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the shot is good.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Morant outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now here's Morant. 15 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Missed.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Utah who's The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA and GA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Winslow. Brooks finds Jackson. Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Morant with it. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And finished off by Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Down low, here's Williamson. This is to Favors. Back to Williamson. Goes back up. He lays it in. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Here's Morant. That one good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Ball. Shoots over Morant. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Here's Morant. He has 6. Stolen by Ball. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Now here's Anderson. Will it go? The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. It's good.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And the wide open shot from Redick keeps it alive. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 6.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here is Holiday. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes is checked in. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Gutteridge. Clark outside. Hits the jumper in space.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Now here's Redick. He's guarded closely. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson comes in for Drew Holiday. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup. 35 seconds left to play in the first. It's Redick on the wing. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Anderson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the basket by Jones. And it's a tie ball game. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sport.
I got a lot of chicks. Always had a
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Hey, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Left side Jackson. Over to the wing. Outside Jones. To the middle. And Okafor with the block. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for J.J. Redick.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Morant against Ball. No good off the back of the rim. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Jackson. Ingram controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Deep 2 from Ball. That one goes. Count it. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Feeds it to Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And that one's good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Nelly is checked in for Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Lonzo Ball.
From a physical standpoint, you just can't match up with Williamson's power down low.
He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the Grizzlies now, trailing by 10. Brooks finds Valanciunas. Now Winslow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And New Orleans also making a change. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. The 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Gutteridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Here's Valanciunas. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Jones checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Hart. Makes it off the glass. Hart's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
9 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
He hits both from the stripe. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. And so that brings the first half to a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 14. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
Morant outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Holiday goes in. That one goes in. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
The three from Morant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. From downtown. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's Morant. He's got 10. And stolen by Favors. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Favors. That's now 8 points for Brandon Ingram.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Morant. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes is checked in. Ingram dishes to Holiday. Favors trying to break free. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 9. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Hayes with it. He's picked up by Morant. Ingram outside. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gutterich is checked in. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Hayes the pass to Redick. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For New Orleans, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Redick used properly can be lethal for your offense. You just can't afford to fall asleep on him.
Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Okafor with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Jones for 3. That shot no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 6. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark. For New Orleans, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Outside, Jones. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Redick surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
You can't let J.J. Redick get hot from there, and he usually starts the game that way, so this could be a long night.
Jones for 3. Here's Valanciunas. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 8 points for him.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans ahead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooks is out there with Winslow. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Clark in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Count that one.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Redick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Ball against Winslow. Ball, the pass to Ingram. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Clark right side. And it's Clark with the jam.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Valanciunas against Favors. Valanciunas inside. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Favors. Williamson against Brooks. Williamson dishes to Redick. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And Clark is right there.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Kyle Anderson. And a change for the Pelicans. Holiday's checked in. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Both free throws good from Morant.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down. Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Holiday, and he converts the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Morant drives in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Ingram finds Williamson. From deep. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 11. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Ingram wide open. But they'll get another chance. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pelicans.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Morant. Good on the three-point shot.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. And here is Ball. Pass to Favors. Ingram outside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A solid win on the road. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. D.A.
Hey, good evening.
D.A., the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. It's Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. Bielitsa misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Bagley. Bagley with the rebound.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Here's Fox. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Valanciunas. Misses off the right eye. And here are the Kings now. Here's Fox. Here's Barnes. A pass to Fox. Shot clock at 5. And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they can breathe a little easier on their 4th shot. They finally hit the target.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Brooks outside.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Morant against Fox. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted 2nd overall because of his size and athleticism. I mean, he could swat shots away.
And it's good. 2 points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Morant. Bagley with the block. Valanciunas, good. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And a change for Sacramento. Heald's checked in. Outside, Jones. They get a hand on it and stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Hield. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
His teammates are going to love seeing that hustle up the court from McCollum. I mean, and that offensive energy is contagious.
Now here's Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hield with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Hield kicks to Bielitsa. Tipped away. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jones.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Hield from past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hield can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson down low. He's covered by Bielitsa.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Up top, Fox. Defended by Jones. And Fox gets it to go. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. And the wing jumper offline.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And so the first quarter is in the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
Now, here's Joseph. Here's Clark. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Hield from outside. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Joseph, and the layup is good. Joseph's got his first basket.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Joseph against Morant. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hield's got 5.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Morant outside. Clark trying to get open.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Hield outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Hield's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. He lobs it up. Barnes finds Joseph. Now Hield fires the 3, tips it, and Bagley able to finish. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead.
A tenacious offensive rebound. I mean, Bagley uses his athleticism so well to collect second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Clark. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Winslow comes in for Milton. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Now here's Hield, and again it's Sacramento converting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Winslow. Jones against Fox. And again, Memphis no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hield outside. Buries the 20-footer. Hield's got 11 points.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Jones.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Joseph looking around. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Jones. Over Joseph. Jones, no luck. And the Kings pushing it up now. Giles leading the charge. Holmes finds Bogdanovich. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, his 3-ball is wet. Bogdanovich shoots a good number of these because of how accurate he is from there.
And here's Winslow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. And Winslow pulls it down. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Brooks misses. Now Bazemore. And so we wrap up the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Jackson. Sacramento grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Morant. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Fox against Morant. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But yeah, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer. Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
It's stolen by Bagley. Bogdanovich left side. Bagley, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got his second bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Fox against Morant. Barnes passes to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that. That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Sacramento also making some changes. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Barnes. Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Parker inside, working on Anderson. Parker left side. Here's Hield. That one off the back iron and out. One-on-one here. Here, that's a great dunk!
Freakish athletically.
Wow.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. 2 points, that one goes. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up. Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Outside, Bogdanovich. On the wing, Hield. From outside, off the mark.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today. Don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gutteridge is checked in, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Parker. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Joseph. The feet to Hield. Holmes trying to free himself up. Hield can't hit.
Playing him tough inside, air preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Clark. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Joseph, the pass to Hield. That shot wide open. He's got 13.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Here's Jones. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento. They've got Harrison Barnes. Giles is out there with Holmes. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Hield in at the point guard position.
And you can see Barnes likes to get out and run. I mean, he knows how to finish in these spots.
Anderson outside over Barnes. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Melton feeling it out a bit. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Fires from deep. And another miss by Memphis. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Anderson against Hield.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Puts up a 3. And that one is off. Kings leading now by 15. Three-pointer, Hield. Again, Hield missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bielitsa passes to Barnes. Baseline J on the way. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clark. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bielitsa's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Sacramento leading by 13. Bogdanovich wide open. Sacramento again missing. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Morant against Fox. And that one's good. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Fox finds Bagley. Morant comes with the double team. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Bagley's got some deep basketball roots. His grandfather won gold in 1964. And he was the #2 overall pick in the draft that year.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And so Bagley nails them both. Here's Morant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Now, here's Fox. Right side, Bogdanovich. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Kings.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Buddy Hield.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Hield with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hield. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Sacramento.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Morant with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was